So the play takes place in a hair salon, and without giving too much away, the woman who owns the hair salon, her character's name is Novelette. She welcomes in a myriad of different women. Some of them are regulars at the salon, some of them are new, and through their interactions with her, they tell some really deep stories about their lives. And the show is really about healing. It's about
transformation, externally and internally. Would you
absolutely
say? Yeah.
So at first glance, it seems like it's just sort of this superficial thing of this woman kind of doing her thing on this hair. And we know, as women, and particularly as Black women, that you can feel transformed when you leave out of a beauty salon. Mm-hmm. Your day can be brighter. Mm-hmm. When someone puts their hands in your head, there is something healing about the touch. So it's there's many layers to the healing.
Minka Wiltz plays the role, two different roles that have speaking parts, and then a role where I sing, which is an ensemble member. And the first one is Patsy, and the second one is Shannon. And both of these characters seem completely opposite from each other. One is more of a glamour puss, and one is a pulled woman of God. And I do have connection with that in my personal life in both areas. The first woman I pull from because I was raised in a very religious, kind of dogmatic, fundamentalist background, and by a woman who was just doing her best she could to raise her children and protect them with her faith. And so I can definitely identify with that, because I don't want to give away what she goes through. And then the other woman she's a prettier girl. She's considered pretty by Eurocentric standards. And the expectations that society places on you when you're expected to be a certain thing, when they see you in a certain way as far as your appearance is concerned. So, I can relate to both of those on different levels. Yep.
Okay, Maiesha.
Yes, Maiesha is. I also play 3 roles in the play. The first is Miss Enid, who is an older lady. She is a senior citizen who gets her groove back, and I adore playing her. She is so much fun. She's a joy. And then the second character is a woman named Nia, who is very strong. She is a mother, and she has to also deal with combating society's Eurocentric standards of beauty, but it takes place in a more intimate way with her relationship with her mother. Mm-hmm. So we see that played out. And then I also am in the ensemble and do a lot of singing and dancing with the crew. So times when you have communities that do not have a wide variety of images portrayed, we are not allowed to be human. So guess what? Women fight. Times it bothers me because I'm like, sometimes I don't rock. Yes. Sometimes I'm not strong. Yes. Sometimes I don't feel pretty. Sometimes I don't feel like I can conquer the world, and I don't want to feel like I have to carry that Black girls rock with an afro and a fist everywhere that I go. So as it pertains to this play, you will see stereotypical images in this play. You will. What theater does, which is why I fell in love in theater, is that it takes those stereotypes and it breaks them down and it layers them, so that you are able to embrace the humanity of these women who fight, who curse, who are happy, who are sad, who are strong, who are weak, who feel beautiful sometimes and sometimes they don't, because they're human. We run until August 28th is when we close. Mm-hmm. And we run Wednesday, Thursday, Friday evenings at 8. And then Saturday we have a matinee at 3 and then an evening show at 8:30 p.m. And then on Sunday we have a matinee at 5.